Hello peeps and pups, and welcome to another Monster Prom Let's Play. And today we are joined by... Hey, get out of my spotlight. No, come back, that's too far, it's too far.
It's too far then?
Yeah. Stay.
Okay.
Good point. Anyway, we were playing Monster Prom term 1 again.
Didn't that say term 2? Or am I insane?
This is term 2.
Oh, right. You meant that way. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Ah, spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. What if we take turns?
Take turns what?
Reading the
narrator dude?
Yeah.
Sure. You want me to read the next one?
Yes.
So back then, we were young and unafraid.
Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest.
We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were.
And who were we really?
Your mum.
I made that joke in one of these videos.
I know you did, because I watched that video.
You're so right.
I think, or was that a different one you recorded? I don't know.
Oh.
Okay, yep. Reverse capitalization.
Oh.
Jesus, your caps lock's on. Yep,
That
there you
makes
go.
a lot of sense. Lovely. Alright. Who are you gonna be, cutie?
Yes. I don't know, who should I be? Who do you want me to be? Let's pick one. Come on, pick one. Come on, you got this, pick one.
Nope.
Pick one.
Oh?
Or I leave the video right now.
Chat, that's rude. I'm deeply offended. I like the fact that this guy has a little guy on his shoulder.
That's fair.
So I'm gonna go with him.
What do I want to name myself?
It's a great question.
Oh, God. I got this.
Claire?
No. What? No, not my dead dog. I'm not naming myself after my dead dog. I'm naming myself Chat. Chat, I'm doing this to all of you.
Alright.
Makes a lot more sense that you're not naming yourself the name of your dead dog. Anyway, your turn, I say.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom.
Oh my god. I remember it clearly. 2 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal.
Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire.
Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Not what I thought they were going to say.
Liam D. Linecourt, 4 double X.
I was going to say triple?
Can't read. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger. For all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear. Sorry.
I was about to say, that's my line.
You go.
It's clear that you don't give a shit. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? Dun dun dun!
We only had 2 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 2 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts.
But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever.
All minds are rotten, and they are rotten in so many different ways.
Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are.
Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you, and at you, and turn your answers into your character stats. I can't fucking read. Wait, I can't swear, can I?
No, you can.
Okay, I can't. Sick.
I've gone through this already, through the 2 games. Both of them have sworn multiple times, like as in the game swears at me.
So if I were to go fuck, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
I probably broke everyone's ears with that, to be honest.
Just a little, maybe. But that should be fine, right? They'll be fine with that. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. The coolest reality show would be Eight rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. Yo, I love money. 12 experts in the various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge: seducing a potato into marriage, somehow. People in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs and society wins. Money!
Honestly, yeah. Give me the
You also
fucking.
want
Give
money?
me money. Just give me money.
Yeah, we're both very wealthy.
Yeah, I love money.
Yeah. Wealthier than real life.
Right.
Be a visionary.
I was gonna say, am I supposed to read this one?
You can read that
Oh,
one.
well,
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's for I don't care, but like, be a visionary. What will be the next big social media craze? What? It's not what that says. Robert? Is that supposed to be like
Robert.
Robert? Is that like Robert but better? Anyway, from now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert, oh yeah, will do everything is commanded to through the app by its users.
Pinky.
Sure. Greek adorers? Like literal Greek adorers. Am I saying that right? Sure.
I think so.
Reinstated in our cities. What? Places where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater minds. That's social media I want to log into. It's the boringest shit ever. Bullshit. It's your regular social network. But each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed. The money goes to the people exposed to that bullshit. Bullshit. I'm saying bullshit.
Yes. Well, it's not your turn yet.
I know. I'm just
going with Robert, but
pre-saying.
You're pre-saying it.
I'm pre-saying it, but bullshit. Because then I get money again.
You're double wealthy.
Bro, I'm getting all the money.
What's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have? How to make a killer cocktail out of anything. Lyrics to all Disney songs. I mean, sports things?
I just want to say,
Hmm?
I have all of these.
I mean, you have obscure 80s movie trivia?
Probably.
All the principles to build a financial empire?
Hey, I reckon I could build a financial empire.
Babe.
And if we just pretend that the Matrix came out in the 80s, then yeah, I do. Did you know that the code in the Matrix is just a sushi recipe? Or menu. Sushi menu, I think it is. Yeah, anyway.
Interesting.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna go with the one that's most like you, because I'm a little cutie like that.
Yeah, sports thing.
Lyrics, no.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're so right. You
Well,
do
I'm
really-
just, I mean, I can make a killer cocktail out of anything. I can set things on fire.
You do love sports things, but it's not specifically what I find sexy about you.
No, that's so fair. I'm not saying it should be. I'm just saying I did all of those. But if you,
And I am an alcoholic.
we are alcoholics, yes.
Yes. So this is actually the whole video.
Just you trying to feature us out.
I'll go with sports things actually.
Cool. There's something you don't have. No, I'm joking. Because you have all of these as well.
No, I don't.
Wait, what don't you have? Oh, you don't have sports things, you're so right.
An 80s movies, no. I know some 80s horror movies, but that's about it.
There's probably some Stewart shit you know in there.
Probably.
Anyways, lyrics to all Disney songs. Oh, Miranda.
I got the
Hey, that
dog-coded
isn't that
person.
the one
Let's go.
closest to me in right as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's a jock actually. Fuck. Anyway.
Let's go.
Okay. No.
What do I want?
What do you want? Yo, I got all the money.
I want boldness. I want to be bold again.
Why do you want to be bold? You don't get rid of all your good hair.
Be bold and the beautiful. Yeah, who needs hair?
So the same word, obviously.
Obviously. I'll read
You read for you.
from this
Yeah.
part, and then if characters come up, we'll decide who we're voicing.
Yeah. Oh, we're voicing. Of course we are.
Yes.
Fucking monster from. Who doesn't voice a monster from?
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Yeah, we do. I mean, I do. You don't. You're right. There you are, swiping through potential monster match dates when you spot Scott pacing and muttering to himself in distress. No! You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain, so you might as well try to ease it however you can.
Bro. I just asked the voice.
Yeah, you should tell him.
How do I voice him? What should I do?
What's a jock voice?
I don't know.
Right?
I took it-
Douchey with a side of not douchey?
Don't you mean like those? Just like a kind of like DP type of thing.
Yeah,
Oh, hi there, Lola. Do you think I'm adorable?
absolutely. Yes, in fact, you were literally just thinking that.
Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place in large branch to do some pull-ups before the big sports game. I hate pull-ups. When suddenly I was approached by all these talking forest animals.
Oh my god.
They were pretty big for forest animals, and I'd never seen animals that can talk like that. I mean, other than us werewolves, if you're counting us as animals. And they were just so fuzzy and adorable.
I know exactly what anything is.
But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles, and that I was even more adorable.
Oh my gosh.
Much too close to me. So, the nice forest animals with giant heads made me their king. Which was really, really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be a king.
Yeah, you are, Scott. Don't think of yourself like that. Oh, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally. Scott, a good king is a strong ruler. Physically strong. If you can do 100 push-ups, you can be a good king for sure. True, or she has been inside you all along. Why else would your eyes be royal blue?
That is flawless logic.
You're just tough. See, part of me thinks that the second one's charm, because it's like, that's pretty charming to
It
be
is.
like...
That's I would say it's definitely charm. Or
Right.
The top one would be like. No.
something. Yes!
My eyes are royal blue. On a side note, anyone seen that? I forgot his name. The fucking ex-prime minister of England, and there he goes, blue. Anyway,
This is so random!
Liam said they were cerulean, but I always knew that it wasn't a real word.
It's definitely not. It's
Yeah.
not.
Neither is cerulean city. Pokemon, anyone? Clever Liam. He was clearly testing me. So my eyes are royal blue. Blue. Because I had royalty inside me all this time. Does that mean I have like a little blue king or queen inside of me? I didn't read the last bit, but sure.
I was distracted by your cuteness.
That's so fair. I always suspected such big muscles couldn't be of this world.
Yeah, for real.
So, good old Scott is just a mecca for the little blue person to fight against evil. I wonder what my real royal name could be. Sir Beef Wellington? Lady Matt Beef? No, Lady Matt Muscles. I should ask my loyal fairies about that. Fairies is what I've decided to call those giant fairy talking forest animals for short.
Smart. Oh no. Wait a minute. Oh yes, wait a minute.
Thanks for helping me get my confidence back, Lola.
Anytime.
You should come meet my fairy friend sometime.
Gladly, we would have good chats. Well, you've always wanted to hang out with Scott. Not too sure about these circumstances. But it's better than not hanging out at all. You gain +2 smarts and +1 fun. Let's go!
Yo, chat, it's our turn. So, where we going, chat? What do I need? I need some fun in my
You
life.
need some everything that's not money.
Right, actually.
smart
I
is
need
bad.
boldness. Jeez, oh my god, I got nothing. Maybe going straight for money wasn't a great idea. Where's
But maybe it was. Maybe.
which one's boldness?
The bathroom, so you're not allowed in here. I'm already there.
Aw, babe. Fine. Where's
Which,
fun?
the fact that we can't date each other is also a bit of a scam, but...
Is this fun? This one's fun. That's
Oh,
charm.
fun is,
This one.
yeah, the Outback Rave.
Sure.
The Outback Rave. Are you dabbing? Kind of?
Apparently. That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy.
Woo!
You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point, there were like 300 people. That's a lot of people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. Just call Legion, it'll be fine. You gain +2 fun.
Sigh. Woe is me. Sigh.
Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. As I was standing here, suffering gallantly in silence.
She did. And she wasn't. But, okay.
I had the most tragic injustice before me earlier this morning. I was rejected from our school's water polo team.
I just want to point out, I was on our school's water polo team. Anyway.
Flexing that.
Yeah. You want to like that?
They claimed I was mistaken about how polo is conducted underwater. Excuse me, but I was raised underwater.
To be fair, a lot of water polo is spent underwater. When you're being drowned by the other team. Except I was never drowned by the other team, that was better than them anyway.
How is one ever supposed to play water polo without a heavily armored seahorse to mount? How, I ask you?
Valid. No, that's valid.
Right.
Yeah.
Perhaps I offended them when I implied they were too impoverished to afford sea steeds. If so, why? I would love to make reparations. But it may be too soon for me to show my face. Would you be so kind as to take them the gift of this omelette to begin the healing?
An omelette.
I mean,
yeah. No,
I would take an omelette.
I would take that omelette, lad.
I am told that peasants consider eggs to be a delicacy.
I don't know if I want that omelette anymore.
Right.
God
I
damn.
mean, she can call me a peasant though.
Obviously, and what would make the gesture even better is the personal touch of...
Personal touch.
Touch me anyway. Toppings, caviar, eel, chocolate-covered sand crabs. They'll never forget this was a present from a mer princess. An elegant stenciled card with your sincerest apologies, a list of their a list of all their fears, and a bundle of compromising photographs. So we're gonna blackmail them?
Yeah, not
I
bad.
kind of want to blackmail them.
Right?
Right? Well,
But is that bold? I feel like that's pretty bold, you know?
I kind of need boldness though.
No, you won't. But if you don't have any boldness, that's when you fail this. So you play the game. So you use your
Oh, you're
better
so
stats.
right. You need better stuff. You're so right.
I've
So-
played enough hours of this game.
I just forgot too much. Anyway, so
valid.
what would this one be then? It's like creativity?
Yeah, I feel like creativity.
Right?
But the second, no, it's definitely not smart. The second one's not smart.
No, right? No.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
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 Why, yes, of course. I fully changed the voice.
You too. That's fine.
Chocolate-covered sand crabs, the food of my people. Yep, it's gonna be so off now. Nothing says fit for a mermaid princess like a breakfast of seafood.
There's more voices coming out of you for this person than there is toppings on that omelette.
Yeah. As we say in my kingdom, wake up and smell the slowly rotting whale carcass, and then come have a bite before we head off to the day's executions. I'm sure you have a similar saying here.
Yeah.
Very similar. I don't know what
Yeah.
it would be, but there must be one somewhere.
I mean, grab a coffee before you execute yourself by going to work, am I right?
Thank you so much for your service, my hero, and Godspeed to you and your seafood-filled omelette. And make sure to take lots of pictures of them eating the eggs, so we can all remember how generous I was.
Sweet. I mean, less sweet in that you now have to carry eggs filled with dead fish across campus to the water polo club's headquarters. But did you? No. See how happy Miranda looked? Happy as a clam, and who wasn't baked? Oh, and who wasn't baked into an omelette? You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity.
Woohoo, woohoo!
Yeah, no, yeah, that's it.
Bussin'.
Let's trade places. Okay.
What's something bad?
Something.
Parties where I don't know anyone. Elon Musk.
See, that was my second thought.
What was your first thought?
Hitler.
Okay, we'll go with Hitler and
Parties where you don't know anyone.
Player decided based on how much our country needs a minister of minister of Hitler.
I
Or-
think you might win this one.
I think I win, yeah.
Yeah.
How would they fix that though? Unknown. Doesn't matter. Mine's
no.
better.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Get wrecked. It's time to eat.
Let's go.
Where's my? Here's my big boy.
No, I'm right here.
You're so right. Watching Vera eat is usually pretty disturbing. Her snakes eat at the same time she does. But at least it's usually quiet this time. However, Scott is doing his best to change that.
Oh, right, I voiced the droid. Go lefty. Double that mouse. No. No. Why does it sound like blue again? Watch out for riddles coming up from behind. Use that tongue. Go.
I'll voice her, I guess. But how do I want to?
He does this every week or so. Whenever my snakes need a meal, he seems to think snake eating contests are a competitive sport. Also, I don't think he realizes that an actual snake eating contest would probably involve people eating snakes. I tried charging him for tickets to get him to stop, but he actually pays to do this. He keeps track of each snake's statistics on a little index card. He's even given them names.
Go Sliver. Go Bendy. Go Sanchez. Go Snake.
Those aren't their names, God. No matter how much he pays for the tickets, it isn't enough.
Hey, cutie.
Mm?
I'll give you my Snake.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It seems like a really tense situation. You resolve it in the only way you know how, by opening your mouth and yelling.
Surely.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the spirit. Do your head in the game, Sanchez. Do snakes have heads, or are they just neck and face? Whoa, check it out. Bendy's been behind all season. With a record low BMI. That's body mass index. The index is because I wrote it on the index card. But now, she's hungry for victory. Let's go, Bendy. Swallow that glory.
The snakes really do seem to enjoy having an audience. They're really hamming it up. Or should it be snaking it up? Your wild cheering motivates Bendy to really go all out. She tries to grab the mouse out of Lefty's jaw, but the two end up tearing it in half.
Ugh, my scalp. It'll take my snake charmer hairdresser hours to get those organs out.
Oh, major foul on Bendy there. She's gonna be out for the rest of the season.
Sad.
Damn right she is. I'm having her muzzled. And her name is Spirulina.
It's a weird name,
I think Bendy's better.
right? Bendy the Ink Machine? Should play that at some point. By the time Vera's cleaned up, the blood and run off, you've made plans to meet with Scott to watch the next match. Nice.
Chat, where do we go?
You could buy something with your money, or you could go to your mob princess.
Yeah, I don't. But I don't. Do I have to go with it? I don't have to go with it, do I?
No, you can do whatever you want. You can
Yeah.
even get a coach if you wanted to. It's
Nah,
your
fuck
choice.
that. Yeah, well, let him do Polly. Does Polly's cool?
Yeah, you haven't hung out with her once, so.
Yeah, so do Polly. Everyone prefers Polly, right? Miranda's annoying. Polly or Miranda? I just you went Polly last time, so I guess I should go Miranda this time, huh?
It's your choice, cutie.
I know.
I won't stop you.
Fine, let's go Miranda. You come upon Damien sneering at Miranda's elaborate silverware spread, while her Eden serfs chow down obediently at a neighboring table.
You go this one. Eshe voice?
That's too close to.
Yes.
I have so many more female voices for these things than male. Jesus Christ. They're all too close.
They're very close.
Oh, they're all like the same voice.
But then you could be like, oh yeah. That's not Eshe, that's more New Zealand.
I still don't get why you collect these stupid forks and spoons and shit.
That ain't bad. I think that works.
What a noob.
I mean, even the knives don't really look that deadly. That's so shit.
Silly boy, this silverware is not for killing.
Things can be for stuff other than killing. Oh my god, the voice changed so much, bro. That's lame as hell. It's basically useless. I mean,
Oh, a bummer.
you don't even eat. You serves do it for you. It's like swapping between so many different types of accents.
I love it. Well, of course they do.
But they're not using any of your silverware. Jesus fuck, okay.
Naturally they aren't. Serfs must eat with their hands, as befits the lower classes.
So you're saying the silverware collection has no practical purpose?
Things have practical purposes? These two could nurse as you.
I was gonna say,
but
bitch, what are you doing? These two could go round and round like this forever, unless you say something to resolve the dispute. Damien's right, Muri. Maybe it is time you started murdering people with your silverware. Lay off Miranda, Damien. What about your collection of exotic corpses? That's true. Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's different. Those corpses are useful.
Useful for what?
For holding down important documents.
What important documents?
Documents about very important. Fine. That was probably really loud. I guess I don't use the stupid corpses for anything. I just stuck them in a shed and occasionally dress them up in silly costumes.
Oh, sexual harm.
There, you happy?
Is that like more like dolls and like a tea party?
Right.
Extremely.
Whatever. I'm gonna play with my corpses. You stay behind Verana to admire her collection. She even teaches you how to use the romance fork. Smooth. What are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to move the chair because I feel like I've been like on an angle trying to play this entire time and it's sticking to my back.
That's fair. Let's trade places. What are we thinking? Everyone choose an animal. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. I feel like I know what your animal is gonna be.
Wait, doggo!
Hmm.
You didn't say.
I didn't say an animal.
Accident. Yeah.
I didn't read the thing. So, what animal should I pick? Dead Set was about to say banana.
My favorite animal.
I'm gonna go for like a dolphin.
Player will decide based on how strongly you would avoid eating the select animal.
I would
eat
rather.
a doggo.
I would rather eat a dolphin.
Same,
Yeah.
But I would be sad about both.
No,
but
100%. But I can't eat a. Oh, I mean, I guess I technically have eaten a dolphin. Anyway,
Just not in the.
Yeah. Anyway.
So you win.
No, you win.
Which one's sadder?
Yeah, it was first. Yeah, so that doesn't matter. It's fine. Give me the boldness.
Yum yum yum. It's a boldness time.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. This seems oddly familiar as text, but you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity, so you do some graffiti on the wall. No way.
Oh my gosh.
The graffiti says, "I'm bold as fuck." And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall. A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, "Well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold." And then you gain +2 boldness.
That's pretty cool. That's a cool wall.
Right? Oh boy, that's in...
Opinionated wall, it said. Oh yes. Oh, woe is me. Alas and alack a day.
Miranda, throwing a hissy fit? Must be Tuesday. Still, what else are you going to do? Study?
Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I'm simply enduring the most horrible injustice to happen to anyone ever. You shan't believe such cruelty would happen at our own school, but just today, Miss the Loch Ness Monster told me that I shall be receiving a B+ in her class. A B+? And all because I seldom attended. Does she not understand the importance of my daily royal manicures? Such a horrid grade will surely cause father to cease paying for my seahorse insurance as punishment. And then how shall suitors call upon me? Oh, the tragedy! If only someone knew of a way I could, I don't know, perhaps break into Principal Giant Spider's office, access his private computer and alter my grade.
Have you tried fucking the teacher instead?
The Chicken Pretty Little Liars did that.
Yeah, she did multiple times. Anyway,
Yeah.
Sticker Rebel flies outside the principal's office. When he goes to eat, we sneak into cheat. That threw me off because into is 2 words there. But I swear into is 1 word. Anyway, burst into tears. Spiders hate tears. I feel like it doesn't matter what I go, as my stats are kind of... actually, would the top one be...
Even 1 point is a difference.
I know, but I'm saying like, not like, you know, the biggest difference. Not like the 3 to 7 again. It's like mostly 6 and 7. I know it's like a difference, but anyway. Yeah. So Stitcher Weber flies outside the principal's office. What would that even be? I kind of just want to do that as it sounds cool.
I think that might be smart. I think the other one might be either boldness or something else. Yeah.
Good job, Cutie.
My ladies in waiting are experienced lace makers. I'm sure they shall have no problem dropping everything in order to detain a variety of bugs.
Indeed, they don't or are too terrified to object, and they create a sticky, gooey web. Principal Giant Spider emerges to gorge on beetles that still smell of shit, which is apparently a thin spider's like. You and Miranda sneak into his office and, using the skills you learned in Cyber Terrorism 101, hack into the files in no time.
Oh, look at that! I have an A+. I guess I underestimated my own amazingness. I'm very surprised by this development. I suppose as long as we're here, I might as well fit this thumb drive with top secret school security footage. No reason.
That seems on the level. Definitely don't ask any follow-up questions. Just gain +3 charm and be cool.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I need some creativity, so to the auditorium I go. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. You'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. You're practicing your very best monster mash when you hear the sounds of an argument, which is so strange in these sacred, hallowed halls of education. Lol, JK. Can you imagine?
Lola. They made me their king, and they deserve the bestest, most wonderful king there ever was. And I'm gonna work as hard as I can to be that king, no matter what it takes.
Scott, you realize they're not cute little baby animals in need of a king, right? They're furries.
I know they're fairy, Vera. I'm the one who told you that.
No, Scott. They're furries. It's a kink.
Not always.
No, not always. Yes, Vera. There are many kinks in my plan. That's why I need to work them out to be the best ruler.
Forget it.
Excuse me, did you say you need help being a good ruler? I know all about that. Being a king is easy, as Daddy always says. Only live peasants can stage a rebellion. Only live.
Live, yeah.
Live.
Oh, Miranda, I'm not really sure.
Fear is your most important weapon. Your second most important weapon is actual weapons. Torture soup, spoons, razor teacups, a knife on fire. You know, the usual.
I don't know, Miranda. I appreciate the advice, but I don't think that's the kind of king I want to be.
Nonsense. I'll go get you the butter knife shuriken right now.
It just seems so unnecessary. There must be a better, kinder way to rule. Right, Lola? I want them to have a happy time under Scott the First. They've been so nice to me. They've written me beautiful songs.
And fanfics, I bet.
Which are about my adventures, but most of them are the sort of things I definitely have not done. And they've made amazing drawings of me,
That go with the fanfics.
which are very, very generous in their proportions. What type of proportion? I just think they deserve the best leader.
Normal rulers make their subjects pay taxes, but what if you pay taxes to them? That seems money. Flag time. You can't rule a kingdom with no flag. Without a flag, it would be just a bunch of flagless people. That, I believe, is creativity.
Yeah, creativity or like... yeah, probably creativity.
Maybe charm.
I have a raven.
But this could be boldness.
It could be, but in that case... Oh no, it's... Yeah.
Maybe
So you
that.
want to do... Yes, you want to do bottom, really.
We don't know that for certain.
Well, if it's... Well, you said
Yeah, sorry,
creativity
it
or
could be
charm.
or this one could be money. But I'm gonna go with this one. You're so right.
Does it... yeah, they're both 7, so...
Yeah!
Yeah. You're 120% right. Flags are the best. Let's combine our art powers to create the very best flag ever.
You get into an intense art frenzy, which is kind of hot and intimate. Somehow the two of you end up shirtless and sweaty while panting and drooling.
Hey, yo.
After 3 hours of passionate art activity, you put your clothes on again because of decency, but mainly because we don't have a shirtless model for Scott. Sad,
Why didn't you just make one?
right? And admire your work. I'm so upset.
Whoa. This is genius.
No, it's actually a not so bad drawing of Scott shirtless and the words Scott rules. But sure, why not? You know how to take a compliment. Scott leaves all excited, ready to execute your plan. As your elders always say, any problem can be solved by drawing shirtless people.
Yeah,
That is totally what my elders always tell me.
right.
Later, you stumble upon Scott again. He seems quite excited.
There you are, Lola. Your plan was a success. My beloved furries seem to love a flower that's basically just me shirtless. They've declared it a national day that should be celebrated yearly by drawing me shirtless.
Yo.
Which is kinda silly, since they do that pretty much every day anyway. But the important thing is that now I've the best ruler ever, and it's thanks to you. I would
Yay.
love for you to visit my kingdom someday. We might even celebrate Shirtless Scott Day together. Wink.
Yo! You're pretty sure Shirtless Scott Day will totally become your all-time favorite festivity. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity. I am nailing this ending. Last time I, as you saw, almost
I
got
did.
the poly ending. Well, I did get the poly ending, but
Something.
the cooler
Oh,
poly
yo,
ending.
chat. Something happened to us.
Woo!
And I did see that. You always did, yeah.
Yeah,
You were just slightly short of money,
big satch.
right? Maybe I should have drawn about does I have enough money? Ah. Another weekend. Another adventure. You are about to enter the swamps of despair in search of a destruction ruby when Scott stops you, probably for a much more urgent matter.
Oh, chat. I was just thinking about you and the time you were really good at dodgeball. Toad Shed. Remember?
Not really. All your classes kind of blur together and become repetitive after a while.
Real.
But hey, why not take the compliment?
Take the freaking compliment.
Well, I think people are like sports, you know? Because, well, sports are good and people are good. So if they're both good, then they must be the same.
Lol.
Sure, right? Sure.
But all sports are different, so all people must be different. Some sports are better than others, and some people are better than others. And I like different sports, and I like different people. But there comes a time where you have to choose one sport and one person.
Look at polyamorous.
Well, who would be that?
Never
You
mind.
can't take two different sports to prom unless you're polyamorous.
I got that ending. I got that ending once when I was playing this game. I got the
Yo.
polyamorous ending. I was like, let's go.
Or play in the major leads of two different people. No, wait, opposite on those.
You figured. Also, it doesn't really make sense either way, so whatever.
So, our friend, Lola, what kind of sports do you think she would be? Coach says romance is the most intense of all sports, so this is very important. Oh no.
So you can either mess me up or be nice.
I want to be nice.
Okay. Then there's the top one.
Okay.
Amalgamation of football, basketball, and baseball, known to the initiated as all ball. I'm such an all ball person. Ball.
All ball? I've heard of all ball. It's the ultimate sport. You can tell because it has the balls.
Oh.
You can dodge the balls, or kick the balls, or hand the balls, or foot the balls, or bust the balls,
Or bite the balls. Nom nom.
or chase the balls.
Yeah.
If Lolo is all ball, then she must be the best at being a person too. I'm so glad you told me, and I'm sort of surprised you've heard of all ball. You must be a great athlete. We should play sometime.
Well, you're not sure about a great athlete, but you are definitely a great friend.
Thanks.
You're welcome, Lola. You would make a balls joke, but you're way too classy for that. Haha, balls. You know what? You gain +3 fun for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
I got you.
Everyone choose a food.
Okay.
Oh, I want sushi right now, so I'm gonna say
Ooh.
sushi.
Should get sushi after
Just
this.
so right.
Wasn't gonna say cheese. I'm saying cheese.
Cool.
B as a vehicle for government. Oh.
I think you win, because not everyone likes sushi, but I have never met anyone who doesn't like cheese.
I think I have.
You have?
I feel like I know someone that doesn't like cheese. I don't know. But also, yeah, I think I win.
I think you win too. Yeah. Actually, the government's already controlling us with the amount of cheese that's around. Don't trust anything.
Okay, I don't need more boldness again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we're doing boldness.
More bathroom time.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority.
As soon as we said the whole sushi thing,
Yeah.
I just got so much hungrier.
That's so fair. We definitely should get sushi after this.
Should.
Yeah.
And now you watching and now also thinking about sushi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you want sushi, except if you're allergic to like fish, in which case
Chicken, sushi.
chicken sushi is so
Although,
right.
is because it's prepared in the same area, you could still get an allergic reaction, right?
Yeah, but they probably do it like in a way that you wouldn't.
Some places
Like
or
on a
all
different
places?
Oh, I don't know. Some places. Some places won't give a shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wait,
Oh, burp.
you can keep reading. I just need a burp.
I've already read this part.
Oh, sick.
On the way there, you run into Mamimi?
Mimi.
Mimi,
Yo.
the only girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit.
I bet it's like drugs.
Guarana seed extract. Benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness.
Let's go.
Woo. Well, if that wasn't bad at all, you gain plus 2 boldness. Well, oh, sorry, it wasn't bad at all. You gain plus 2 boldness. Thanks, Mamimi, and proceed to the bathrooms.
Yeah.
You catch Miranda monologuing about her problems to no one.
Jesus
Shocked.
Christ.
I'm so shocked. She often does this. It's like she's accustomed to having a royal scribe following her everywhere she goes.
Oh, whatever shall I do about my army? They have no sleepies. We haven't had a proper war in months, and the soldiers are becoming ever so anxious. I've tried sending the servants to give them tummy rubs, and even putting extra leaves and sticks in. Oh my god, I want in their cages, but they just kill the servants with the sticks. I would never. I would be so happy for tummy rubs and
I'll
sticks.
give you tummy rubs later, okay, Kitty?
Yeah. I never thought managing an entire branch of the military would be so challenging. But can I possibly keep my soldiers entertained? Oh, how can I possibly keep my soldiers entertained?
Divide them in half and make them fight at practice war. That's
It's stupid, but also really smart.
no, but I would say that's probably smart,
Because then you only have the cool people left.
right? And then is 1,000 pinatas just like creativity or some shit,
Can I just say 1,000 pinatas would also kind of slap though.
right?
They're just continuously hitting 1,000 pinatas.
Exactly. Would that be creativity?
I really don't know for this.
Go over top one.
So smart.
Yeah.
You smarty. Ah, yes. A healthy live fire scrimmage? Scrimmage. I should have no trouble organising such a thing. My lieutenants informed me that the soldiers bloody hate each other. And as an extra bonus, anyone who dies during the practice war will be guaranteed not to die in a real war.
Hey, that's true.
That ought to reduce war casualties significantly.
That's smart as fuck.
It is, as father always says, any problem can be solved by dividing people into groups and making them kill each other.
Real.
I never understood it until now, but these are such wise words.
I am very wise, thank you. Miranda skips off to organise a little bloodbath. You gain plus 2 boldness and plus 1 smart.
Heck yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, let's go. I need boldness or fun, and I can't. Oh no, that means I'd have to buy something. I don't want to buy something. I guess I'll go to class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons, Barf. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. No one takes it as the primary activity though. You gain plus 2 smarts. Today in Monster Math, it's Scott's turn to stand at the board and solve the equations. You'd think he would have prepared for this, but as he passes your seat, he whispers,
Bro, help me out, bro. I spent all week doing sit-ups and I didn't study at all. Just signal me the right answer somehow, please. I'll eat your homework for you next time you need an excuse.
Yay! Before you can answer, Scott's at the board, looking awkward as hell with the chalk in his hand. What's your plan? What even does that mean? Semaphore?
How does your butt help though?
That's pretty charming.
Right?
Or is it bold? I feel like this is pretty smart.
That's have a smarter creativity, but I feel like smart, right? Surely smart.
It would help if I knew what semaphore meant.
Should I look it up? Nah,
Nah.
it's littered.
Right.
Everything's littered.
Sure. Yes, it was so creative. That was surprising. You bust out your colored semaphore flags that you always carry in case of maritime emergencies.
Oh, it's boat flags.
Ah, cool. Your teacher ignores you frantically waving flags at the back of the room. She already knows you're a weirdo. Yeah. Luckily for you, Scott is fluent in semaphore because of that one time he ate a sea captain. After class, he pats you on the back so hard you think your teeth are gonna come out. Oof. Pot.
I'll do it to you later. Thanks, bro. That's one flag I'm glad to have thrown on my plate.
You assume that's a sports joke. Hilarious.
Oh, that's funny as it is a sports joke. You're so
Yeah.
right. Anyway, continue.
You should know. Yeah.
I didn't until I said it was a sports joke, but then I got it. Anyway.
+2 fun and +1 creativity.
See, I was thinking of plays as in like a musical play or something. Because
Yeah.
he was in one before. Yeah. Everyone choose an occupation. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Recite.
See, that was my first thought as well,
We'll
but
figure
I
out
can't do
something
it.
else, yeah. Occupate these nuts.
I will occupate those nuts later, except they're my nuts. I'll be occupied. Anyway, pianist.
Play order decided based on how weird it would be to see a slutty costume based.
It's also not
I feel-
pianist, it's pianist. I just realized I was saying it wrong.
think
Pianist,
you
and I
win,
win. Yeah, I win. I
You'd
win
have
pianist.
to you know, like a dick in the box, right?
You know what a pianist is, right?
A person who plays piano.
Okay, yes. I was just.
Yes.
I was talking about dick in the box.
But imagine
Oh,
a
is that
A
the?
small replica piano,
Yeah.
but when you open the piano, it's your dick, like
yeah.
a dick in the box.
Yeah, that's actually
Yeah.
pretty good.
Right?
You should make that for Halloween.
Right? God, I have great ideas. Mine would just be naked, I think. Right?
Right? Like it just that is normal.
Yeah.
Where's Miranda? Oh, Miranda and Polly. Yo. Let's go.
All right. I'm trying to comprehend your request.
Should I do this?
Yeah, you totally should.
What? Wait on.
You should do like a
Yeah.
And what is there to comprehend? It's really simple, Miranda. Take my cell phone, snap a pic of me, face planting in my food with my eyes closed, and ton out.
But wherefore?
Right here, Miranda.
You're about to point out that wherefore means why, but luckily Polly elaborates on her own, so you don't have to look like a fucking know-it-all.
This is my turn to read this part, but it's fine.
Also, babe.
No, it's
Also,
okay.
I did this on my other playthrough.
You did. I do remember this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's a new meme, Miranda, like plankton or dabbing. It's called food poisoning, and it's dope as fuck. And you have... what? You have cool trends in your Tinder. Don't you have cool trends in your Tinder? I can read. Don't worry.
I suppose we do. Oh, we have a fun trend called Revere Your Rulers. It's where you show nothing but the utmost devotion to the royal family. If you're good at it, you get lots of likes on social media and also not executed.
Do you ever listen to yourself when you speak? I bet you know some pretty cool trends, don't you, chat?
Yeah, chat.
Yeah, for real.
Heck yeah, you do. Don't you?
Yeah, you have to do
yeah,
this one, but I
but
did choose this one instead.
I know. I actually regret not going with Polly now.
Yeah.
She's just so much cooler.
Yeah, and I love her fit.
Right, it's such a cool fit.
Although I do like her fit
Right,
too.
it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Also, I don't think. Okay, that's. For one second, I thought that bit was part of her hand.
Oh no, I see
it's
it.
It's
her
in
hand
her
looks.
outfit.
Yeah, it does look
It looks
detached,
robotic.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird. Yeah, top one. Why'd I drive Miranda?
Really? How have I not heard of this trend before? Beautiful silverware and fancy dresses are two of my biggest passions. This trend sounds like it was invented for me.
It may have been by you on the spot, but there's no need to go into that.
What's your favorite meme? Spike salad forks and velvet evening gowns? Seahorse steak knives and frilly skirts? Teaspoons and tea dresses?
This trend is... No words. Why is my voice changing? No, I do it.
Yes, the glory of this spectacular combination would leave me speechless as well. Were I not so excited to create more memes with chat.
Yeah, chat.
We'll have to meet up soon. Bring all your most exquisite chopsticks. I shall bring doll clothes in which to dress them.
Do I have to buy? Okay, I have to buy chopsticks.
Yes.
Yes, but we have another day, don't we?
Oh, you don't have to. Oh, no. You don't actually have to buy chopsticks.
Oh,
Unless you can.
that's what I'm saying. Do I have to buy chopsticks?
I mean, you should probably look that part up.
Right.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, totally. Handing out Miranda sounds amazing. Guess it's time to go out and try to find some intrusive chopsticks. So I think I do have to buy
Let's
chopsticks.
go.
Maybe you do.
There is another day, right? Another thing, right?
Yes.
Good.
But I don't know if it's a thing you can buy stuff with. You find Scott and Damien immersed in their favorite mobile game, Pokemans Go, based
Yo,
on
I
the
made a
classic
Pokemon
Pocket
joke.
Humans.
Wait, what?
You gotta do both, get right.
Oh, and I have to remember the voice.
My regional Bosworth uses income tax ordered.
I changed it a bit, but anyway. Oh no, my Lindsay Roberts never saves receipts. It's super effective.
Haha. And now for the finishing blow. Wait, what? Reginald contracted lymphoma. Reginald's lymphoma deals 500 physical damage to him and 999 emotional damage to him and his loved ones.
His voice has changed completely, but I don't care.
I win again.
Why are all your Pokemon so unhealthy, Damien?
Because I made them all smoke cigarettes
Don't smoke, kids.
and live next to toxic race dumps, obviously.
Maybe you should stop that.
Where's the fun in that? Let's have another match.
Voice is so. What the fuck
I
are
got
you?
this.
What are you two nerds doing? Nerding around? Nerd up, nerds. Bro, nerds are cool. What do you mean?
Whoa, Scott, is that you? We didn't recognize you under all that nerdery. What are you doing playing a dumb video game for stupid babies?
Bro, Pokemon is a really good game.
But Pokemon isn't dumb. It's cool. Because
I'm not an idiot who thinks that people playing games makes them uncool.
For real.
No,
No way
wait,
is Scott
oh,
gonna
sorry.
come up, you're so fine, come up with anything. But if you do, maybe you can score some points with Scott or Damien. Yes.
What the fuck is the steamed vegetables?
A phone equipment, yeah.
Yeah. No way. I didn't know that was a feature of Pokemon's Go.
it's not. She just somehow
She just grabbed someone's phone and. Why is his voice keep changing?
He
Jesus
snatched
Christ.
Damien's phone, hefted it in one hand, and flung it across the cafeteria.
Hey, my phone. What the dick was that for? His voice, there's 17 voices for this try. Yay, someone threw something. I'll get it. Fucking dog coded.
For real.
Whoa, bro, check out the perfect spiral on that throw. That's technique right there. Let's all install Pokemons on our phones right now and then throw our phones at each other.
Wolfpack bound off to play full contact phone tag. Scott soon returns with Damien's phone in his mouth. Ah! Damien's phone is pretty much destroyed, but Scott is so happy to be playing fetch with you.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay.
What just
Okay,
happened?
I got it. I got
I'm
my
choosing.
one.
You guys say it.
I'm choosing you.
Aww, that's cheesy as fuck, cutie. I love it though. It's very cheesy, but it's
It's
cute.
the coolest thing ever, though. Well, what are you gonna do? Okay, but
Players decided based on how cool it would be if 100 years from now humankind built a 200-foot statue.
you didn't say what yours was.
Yes, I did.
What do you say?
What just happened was cool. The
Oh.
whole like,
Oh, I thought you were like
win.
asking what happened.
you win.
I
want
do.
I want a statue.
Right, I would love there to be a 200-foot statue of you.
Yeah, you don't get to buy anything, so
What?
Yeah.
No, can't I go to the class and buy something? Or...
nope, you can't go to anywhere and buy anything.
Aww.
So if you
Then what's
are,
the point of showing me now?
I don't know, but it's your turn.
That's rude. Can I really not buy anything?
You really can't.
Aww.
Maybe I do have to check it out. Maybe to get the secret endings, 'cause I haven't played in a while. Maybe you need to play the long game, not the short game.
Maybe. Anyway, I guess I need creativity.
Yes. So auditorium it is.
Sure. That day, when rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be.
Oh no.
There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there. But there might be an extraordinary way. Ooh. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You then plus your creativity. You also lose 3 years of your life. as your end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in game anyway.
Real.
Wait, those in real life?
Oh my word. What a wonderful, beautiful, exciting day. I hope someone can share in my joy. My great aunt sea monster, unholy terror, McCracken face, oh Cthulhu, how did I read that? Has just received an award for her work with shipwrecks. She's now one of their leading causes. I want to send her my congratulations, but no one from the postal service will go near her lair for fear of their lives. Oh, if only some brave hero would volunteer to deliver this important and time-sensitive missive. Why is a letter of congratulations so time-sensitive, you ask? Well, it's because of, well, you see, it's that there are very special congratulations with instructions to do something congratulatory for herself. You know?
Like masturbate.
Just get her the letter.
There's something fishy. Well, you read.
Yeah, masturbation, right? Anyway, there's something fishy about
Lol.
this request, but you've never let that stop you before. You come up with a foolproof plan. Hire Scuba, the underwater taxi service, to deliver the letter for you. Dynamite the toilet, dive into the sewer, and swim there yourself.
That's totally boldness.
What's the top one then?
Either money, maybe? Like, do you see what I mean?
Yeah, but I really want to go fucking. The
That one's
bottom one.
great.
Right, go for
Right.
it. Yeah, put bottom.
Yay!
Yeah. If you want something done right, and there's absolutely nowhere to pawn it off to someone else, do it yourself. You grab the stick of dynamite you won from Damien in a game of multiplayer solitaire and head to the bathroom. From an environmentalist standpoint, it's probably not great that the straw sewer system leads directly to the heart of the ocean, but it's great for your purpose. You swim all the way to the layer of Great Aunt, Sea Monster, Unholy Terror, Mid-Kraken Face, Cthulhu, who you must admit looks fantastic for a beast of a certain number of centuries. You give her the letter and crawl back up the toilet before you can find out what she means by stay for dinner.
Lol.
A few days later, you see the fruits, of your labor.
Thank you so much for getting my letter to Aunt Sea Monster. She said she would act on it immediately. Act on the congratulations that I sent by thanking me, which she did, so it's all over and neatly wrapped up now. Nothing further happening here.
Yep, seems entirely legit. Glad you swam down a toilet for whatever totally above board operation is going on here. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
Let's go.
Woohoo! Will I help him in his furry kingdom? I don't know. Boldness.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority and never
I swear
will.
half as game as us in the bathrooms.
Yes, and I'm not complaining.
No.
While in the bathrooms, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold. You would kill a tiny, big-eyed turtle with your bare hand. Oh.
Aww.
That monstrous act would instantly give you +500 boldness, but I don't want it. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep +2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. I should lose everything.
Right? That's terrible.
After that, it's time for the most important part of school, visiting Scott's Kingdom of Fairy Animals, as promised.
Yeah.
When you get to the forest, you find that most of the trees have been decorated with beautiful, intricately drawn pictures of an even more masculine life Scott having various kinds of sex with various different giant fairy animals.
Lola, my royal advisor, here to royally advise me.
Yeah, I am.
While I sit on my Scott throne and rule over my Scott
I'll
friends.
sit on your face.
Please do. aren't these sweet little fairy forest creatures devoted to me? It makes my tail wag with joy.
It is at that point that one of the sweet little furry forest creatures' giant's head falls off, revealing a very startled looking mummy.
What?
Yep, Vera called it. Bunch of kinky furry people doing fairy stuff in the woods.
Oh no. What just happened? Is he hurt? Is my little panda friend hurt, or was my panda friend never a panda friend at all?
Oh no, no, no! Scott will not be losing his pure joy and innocence over some fairy's shitty costuming skills. Not on your watch, not today. You think quickly. You know how deer shed their antlers, and then they grow back, talking furry forest creatures shed their heads. Scott, that panda must have been a cursed prince, and now you've turned him back into a person. I want to go with this one.
That's creativity, right?
I think so. I'm going with it. So charming, close
short, same thing. Oh, I've heard about those kind of curses before. And I broke the spell with my love for my fairy friends. As the tin, of course, I don't love them in that way, in the way they drew me loving them. They are very interesting pictures, though. Thanks for helping me out, Lola. I guess I love you too, in a way. Wink. Yippee! That's a shit wink, but I winked at the camera. And yeah, sorry.
And you guess you love him too. And you love gaining +2 fun and +1 smarts. Yippee!
Oh no.
This is you.
I'm taking Miranda.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
All right.
Okay.
Prom? Sure. How could I say no to my beautiful accomplice? Huh? What do I mean by accomplice? I mean it was clear all this time, right? I stole some eggs from the sea monster, then my serfs cooked an omelette, and he took pictures of the water polo team eating it. And remember when we totally stole the addresses of the whole team from Principal Giant Spider's computer? Such good times. Then it was just a matter of delivering the pictures and addresses to the sea monster, who, by my calculations, will soon be hunting all of those unpolite peasants down. Then they rejected me, and I am sure it has always been clear that you do not reject Miranda Vanderbilt. So in a way, it was sort of all on them, right? It has been so sweet of you, my charming prince in shining armor.
Damn.
See, I actually didn't see that coming.
Neither. I feel a bit bad, both for being an accomplice to multiple manslaughter and for feeling really aroused by Miranda's ruthlessness.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, so am I. Yeah. But love is blind, so a date it is.
Woohoo!
We have a delightful evening, and in the end, isn't that what counts? Isn't it? Yeah. By the end of it, Miranda even invites you to her house to show you the corpse of a water polo team which she's had stolen from the funerals.
Lol.
Fucking hell,
This way, though.
Hey yo, hey! haha. You're still trouble over fat. That kind of excites you, but obviously Miranda isn't troubled about being excited by a successful merciless vendetta.
I will call you back.
So you end up celebrating your victory and feasting over what's left of her enemies.
Yo.
I'm calling that successful.
Same.
What? Sorry. Oh, prom? I'm not sure, bro. I have a kingdom to rule, and attending prom doesn't seem very responsible as a ruler.
We'll rule together, cutie.
I don't know about history. Maybe some other king or queen has stopped ruling their kingdom to attend prom. I should check. I mean, I think you're the person I trust the most, and I'd love going to prom with you, but my kingdom.
I'll help it.
Sometimes a good teammate has to make sacrifices for the team. You know, the teammate is me, and the team is my kingdom. Oh, and the sacrifice is not going with you to prom. I truly am sorry. Sometimes there's not enough space in one scrap for both ruling the kingdom and love. Bye. Hey yo, that's it. I'm so sorry, Kitty.
That's sad. Scott leaves and you swear you saw a manly tear running down his cheek. It's okay, you started all this to seduce Scott, but now you put more value on his happiness and on his pursuit of a career as king of a totally fake kingdom. You stay by his side as the best furry that has never existed. Your relationship with Scott strengthens. In the end, his kingdom sees that. Scott thought his kingdom and love weren't compatible, yet it seems to be quite the opposite! Yes! Scott's subjects started to draw lots of suggestive art pieces depicting the two of you. Yes! Facing that explicit art made you rethink the nature of your relationship and ended up being closer to all that not safe for work art. Let's freaking go! Task failed successfully again.
Right.
Like, I didn't get a prom with him, right? But that's okay. I'm also gonna end this now because I have someone to call back. Well, we both succeeded.
Yeah, we did.
We did good.
Yeah. Chat. We fucked someone. Chat. Let's go. I think I'm gonna say we fucked them. It wasn't
I
like
would
actually
s-
said,
yeah.
but I would say we fucked them.
I agree, and
Yeah.
I became part ruler of a furry kingdom. So I think
that's a
that's
success.
such a success.
Right? Yeah.
So winning all around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Winning does have you as well.
Right back at you, cutie. Bye, chat. See you later, alligators. In a while,
In a while,
crocodile.